Hello and welcome to another update video about INJ. Yeah, I have just changed a few things here on this chart. Nothing has been invalidated, but I was never really happy with my wave count. I mean, I'm still not happy with this chart because it's just a bit of a mess, okay? I always encourage people to try to trade what's clear. This one isn't really clear. However, we have a potential for one more high here in this development, in this move that started in June last year. What I don't like about this chart is the beginning here. It's just strange what happened here. So to me, this is, yeah, you can count it as a wave one, but a very strange one. So it probably has to, all of this here, yeah, probably has to be understood as a leading diagonal. So the wave one in three waves. The wave two came down, obviously in a correction. Anyway, the wave three, it's a very clear three-wave move. The wave four would be a normal correction. And the wave five would also be an ABC structure, most likely. The blue wave count is the bearish count, indicates that we have three waves up here so far. And yeah, it's just a bit of a corrective mess, really. But this is currently a potential wave four, which is developing here. And, you know, we can argue it's the wave three here or here. That's certainly debatable. I'm actually thinking possibly this is all a wave four, where we had three waves down in the A wave. So let me label that, where we had three waves down in the A wave, three waves up in a high B wave. That often happens in a wave four. And now we're coming down in a C wave. And in this C wave of wave four, we could still be moving in a C wave. And the 23.6 FIB support level would be, the first common one to be reached. And it seems like price might get there. That's at $6.03. Below that, we've got $4.44 and then $3.46. All of that possible within this current wave 4 correction. Ideally, we would like to see the C wave below the low of the A wave. Yeah, that would be ideal. So at the very least, I'd like to see a break below $5.56. That would be ideal. It's not a must, doesn't need to do it. I have not really very clear visibility of what this is. It's, as I said, a bit of a messy chart, but I still give you my best view of the structures here, the Elliott wave structures. And I think the most important thing for many people to understand is that the bullish support is $3.46, which means that this wave 4 counts as a valid wave 4 as long as the price doesn't break below this level. And yeah, let's see. I mean, at the moment, there is no signal, no sign or anything that a low has been made here. So I focus on further downside for now. And it should reach, as I said, $6.03 next, and then ideally go below $5.58, $5.59. And from here, then it could move higher in a fifth wave. Can't give you a target for the fifth wave yet because I haven't got a low in place for the wave 4. But it should reach $10 and plus. And if I give you a view, okay, just it would be a bit of an educated guess because we have to assume that maybe the wave 4 ends, let's say, at $4.44, the 38.2 FIB level. Then a key target here for this fifth wave would be $17. That's the first key target. We can also add the 78.6 extension. That's also something to consider. So basically between $17 and $24.56. Sometimes you get these extended fifth waves in altcoins. And then as soon as it has 5 waves up, we can be watching for a wave 2 pullback. That will take a while, right? I mean, if you are looking for a long trade opportunity here, you can just trade the fifth wave. But I haven't got any confirmation that the low is in place. But you can, $3.46 is key support. Below that level, it will start to get a bit strange. I mean, never say never, because a wave 4, if this really is a diagonal, then the wave 4 can technically go all the way up, all the way down to the 61.8 extension retracement. Sorry, that's at $2.70. Now I would find that quite deep for a wave 4, but I put it on the chart now because I can't say it's not a wave 4 until it could in a very deep wave 4 go all the way down to that level. I think that's too deep for a wave 4, but technically valid, especially if we are in a diagonal. So yeah. Anyway, I would focus on lower until we see a first impulse higher. And that just shows you why it's not a very desirable chart, because the risk is very high. It could still drop very much without really invalidating. So, you're far away from an invalidation point, which makes it quite tough. So yeah, it could also this could actually develop a triangle here in a wave 4. That's also possible. So we are going to observe this, but with the latest structure here, I think it makes more sense that we could be in a 4th wave with one more high to come in the 5th wave. Yeah, that's absolutely possible. Just bear in mind that the $10 level is key resistance. It's a psychological resistance level as well. And then if you pay attention to the 61.8 extension level, the $17 level, this is pretty much where we had previous resistance. So it's quite interesting. So I guess above $10, it could move quite quickly to that 61.8 extension here. So you could trade the breakout. I'm not a breakout trader. Don't like trading breakouts. Or you could just watch for the pullback here when it gets deep into support, close to the 38.2 or the 50% fib level. I think we have quite decent reward to risk ratio. At the moment, the reward to risk ratio isn't pretty good, because you basically have to allow it to drop to $2.70 with a potential rally to $17. But bear in mind, the $10 level will be very tough resistance. That's my update about INJ. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.